that she just moved into, and because fall is right around the corner, we're going to show you how to decorate the outside to make it look more festive and fall-like.
And one of the things that I have noticed living in this house is my front door sits way back. So we've got these walls, and originally it had all of this foliage here, but it felt like you were going into a cave. So you have to do things just a little bit differently. And the other thing I'm going to point out is this is a little too dark when something's way back. We have not gotten to the front doors yet, but this will all be painted a more neutral color, possibly leaving the door black. Haven't decided yet. So Jen and I went out and found a bunch of stuff, and we're going to show you what we have come up with for my front door. So we're going to start with these urns. So we're going to start with the urns, and when we were fooling around with it, I had them straight on, and Jen suggested doing them diagonally to the corner, and I really like that idea. So that's how we're going to start. And we got these urns. It's Stonewood Interiors. I love the color combination with this grout, and I love French country, and the very French country. So the next thing we need to do is do a tall element.
So we have grasses that we are going to place inside each urn to give height to the vignette.
Now, one thing I want to point out is make sure, just like in my old house, make sure that everything is clean. And this weekend, I was just telling Jen, these lanterns were here, but they were so dirty that Alan and I, my husband and I, spent probably 5 hours cleaning them. I polished them. You want your entry to be clean. So that was one of the things I did. We got everything away. There was bee nests, everything else. So we got the front area clean so that when your guests come in, it's welcoming.
And you have one chance to make a good first impression. So your entry is really a very important place to start.
All right, so then the next thing we're going to do you want to put the rug down, or do you want to keep going here? Why don't we keep going here? So then I got yellow mums. And I don't pull the mums because it's still the middle of September. I want the mums to still look good in October. So they're starting to bud, but they're not in full bloom yet. And I pulled yellow. And the reason I got yellow is because I love cabbage. And cabbage has a purple center, the ones that I like. So purple and yellow are complementary colors on the color wheel. So they're always good to use. And remember, whatever you see in nature, you just need to replicate in your design. So we're going to stick these, or put these, and I like to turn them just a little bit so that you really see the center and not these pods.
And just make sure you don't see any white stickers on the pots. Turn them to the back or take them off.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we wanted to make the foliage kind of turn, have a little bit more interest. So we're going to put these little potted plants in the center. All right?
There's a little pop of color, a little interest.
So what am I going to do next?
And then we need other varying heights. So we're going to take an urn and place a smaller urn in the back here behind the mum. And on it we are going to place a pumpkin.
These are heavy. I like to use white pumpkins. They're just my thing, but you could use orange if you wanted to. I like white pumpkins. They're a little more unusual.
And it's a nice neutral when you have other pops of color in the vignette.
All right, lastly, for the side arrangements, we use purple because I wanted to pull the purple out of this part. So we're going to stick these so that the purple part of the cabbage is very prominent. Next, we need a welcoming mat.
Yes.
So I just bought this one. And I'm going to make sure that it is in the center of the door.
And last but not least, the wreath. It's our handy dandy wreath holder that we're going to stick out on the outside door. Some people put their wreaths on the inside door. We like them on the outside.
They get really smushed if you
And of course, you want to stand back, look at the vignette, and tweak it accordingly.
Like I see a little bit of orange here, and that would bother the heck out of me. So I'm going to put that here and push this under a little bit so that it holds it up. Voila!
And that is our fall decor for the front door.
Yeah, one little thing that I want to say is when you're decorating anything, your eye needs to go up and down that mountain. So on this particular case, this is with the mantle, this is with front door arrangements, this is anything you're really doing. Your eye starts down at the lowest point, goes up and back down. And you want to make sure you do that in probably everything. It's just more aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
It adds interest.
So the next video we're going to do later in the month is the mantle.
Yes.
So we're getting a little bit more comfortable with this. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Give us a call if you have any questions, or if you'd like us to come out and help you with any of your decorating needs.
So stay tuned and happy fall, everybody.
Happy fall. Bye.